Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's matchup, we've got a pair of running backs who are hoping for plenty of touches to come their way. It's the Redskins going up against the Eagles. So now let's go to Landover, Maryland, where Jim and Phil have the call.
The Redskins are back deep, waiting for the kick. And Alex Henry looks ready to get this one underway. Just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
So the rookie quarterback will take the field, trying to improve week by week.
Well, he's getting some experience. It's not a lot, but it's enough to help him feel more comfortable and I think play better. He should do well here today.
Let's go. The Redskins from the 22. Sticks to his hands. Gains 14.
When you play zone coverage, the quarterback might have to hold the football just a little longer, but these guys nowadays, when you play zone, they know how to throw and catch and get it done.
Looking to go up top again on first down. Unable to bring it in. And the offense here in this one will be looking to put points on the board in bunches. The Redskins this time will go with two tight ends. 2nd and 10. He'll throw it over the middle. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
That's a nice job by the offense there. Get the first down, keep those chains moving, give yourself 3 more opportunities.
First down here after the completion. They come out in the dime package. Back to the air here on first down. Has his man. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
When the offense crosses the 50-yard line on defense, you have to be careful now because it gives the offense a little confidence. And what they're going to do here, they're looking for the big play down the field for that quick score. So on defense, you better play safe.
A near interception, that time by Fletcher. This defensive lineup today hopes to apply a lot of pressure on the quarterback, and that means it must have a big game from Trent Cole.
Yeah, I think it does. Trent Cole, he can beat you with power sometimes, but you always have to look out for his speed. That is his greatest weapon, and we got to see that here today. The offense has done a good job. They're now down inside the 20. But here's where it gets tough because your plays are limited because the field has been shrunk.
First down here after the run. This play set up by the long gainer. And Morris is got, and he's in for the touchdown.
I'd say this run by the offense is just, it's arrogance. They just say, you can't stop us, and they lined up and just shoved it down the defensive throat. Nice run there on 1st and goal for the touchdown.
The Redskins getting set for the extra point. Makes the PAT. With the return, able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. Coming onto the field, he was given the quarterback position in his 2nd year in the league. He came in by way of the University of Arizona and made the Pro Bowl his 1st year as a starter, Nick Foles.
I think Nick Foles last year showed everybody what a quarterback he could be in this league. 27 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He was outstanding.
And that's the type of run I think this offense would take all game long, Phil.
Oh, would they ever? They would love this. This is This is showing your dominance here. The offensive line doing a good job, but also a solid job by the running back picking up some good yards.
The defense gets the sack.
When it's third long on the offensive side, you have very few choices on how to pick up a first down. Call one of them and see if you get lucky and see if it works.
Huff's lined up now as a slot receiver.
Third down and 11. He'll fire it out to the left.
He's going to be brought down, and that's going to be a 3 and out for this offense.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
He's going to challenge the punt coverage. Brought down at the 29. First down on the way.
Alfred Morris lined up in the backfield.
Keeps it here. Looks to his left.
Intercepted.
He's brought to a halt.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
First down at the 32. McCoy's going to secure the handoff. Taking a look at this offensive unit. Riley Cooper has become a big-time option now in this offense.
Yeah, Riley Cooper showed everybody he can play the outside receiver position, and if you need him, he can come in inside and play the slot. That's what you want. You want versatile players so you can create more opportunities for everybody on the offensive side.
McCoy's in the backfield. Single back set.
And he's thrown to the ground.
Well, it's a game of chances in the NFL. It's third down. The defensive coordinator said, let's get after this quarterback. He sends the extra guys. He blitzes him, and they get there before the quarterback can react.
The kick, and it's through there. The kick is good.
You got to take advantage of good field position. The offense doesn't do it that time. I know they get 3 points out of it. Nice kick, but still a letdown for the offense.
Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down.
The Redskins will approach this play from out of the pistol.
Handoff made. Wide to the left. That'll stop the play right there. And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down.
Let's go.
We'll run it. Here's the handoff. Good piece of tackling.
The Redskins offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Almost intercepted that time.
Well, Jim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted and the guy dropped it. You just go, yes, I got a break. Now can you capitalize on that break?
Second down and 10.
Makes the reception. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times. But one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
The Redskins in the pistol formation.
Get ready. Grab 38.
First and 10.
Oh, it almost picked off that time.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
The Redskins come out in the pistol. The Redskins snap it at the 36. And he's taken down.
Well, you see it all the time. When the offensive line can't stop the defensive pass rush, then you have your running backs hit a defensive lineman before they go out for the pass.
The Redskins have it at the 44. Throw to the left. Incomplete. Almost going in the other direction.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Johnson with the fair catch signal here as he won't return this one. It's first down as they head to the line. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. McCoy taking it right up the middle. McCoy taken down.
If you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
2nd and 3. They're going to get him here for a sack.
Well, good job that time by the defense. They kept the offense off guard, and they sent more guys than the offensive line can block. When you're outnumbered, it's up to the quarterback to get rid of the football. He does it, and he takes the sack.
Foles is going to take it from the gun, and he's going to be sacked. So, just 3 plays and out for the offense.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on 3rd down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on 3rd down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
Going to try his luck here. He's going to be tackled right around the 49. First down, offense readying for the snap. Morris is in the backfield.
Get ready.
Quick drop back. Throws the pass. Incomplete as he was looking short. 2nd down following that incompletion. Offense lines up here.
Let's go.
Just a quick drop back. Gets it out for the completion.
Well, I guess the best thing to say there, Jim, is they completed the pass, but it still did not get a first down.
3rd down on the way. This is 3rd down.
Let's go.
And the 2nd quarter is underway with this snap. He's churning ahead. As we've seen today, this is a team that's dedicated to the run, and it's paid off with some very good snaps on the ground.
Well, it shows you what the coach thinks. He believes in running the football, and when you believe in it, what happens to your football team? They become tough, and they have shown that toughness here today. That's why they have such a good ground game going.
Picks up the first down.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first downs.
Get ready.
And now on first down, they'll go back to the air. Touchdown, Washington Redskins.
I give all the credit to the wide receiver here. What a route. Fooled the defender. He is wide open. Nice throw by the quarterback for the touchdown.
The Redskins lined up now for the point after. The point after is good. The Eagles are prepared to return the kickoff. Boykin will field this kickoff. First down here. Offense lines up here. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Gains 5. That's second down coming up. They bring in the extra tight end. Nick Foles from the shotgun. Foles connects with McCoy.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator to the pass. Picks up some solid yards. Now it's 3rd and short. Every offense is better in 3rd and short than 3rd and long, of course.
The Eagles take it from the 43. McCoy's taking the handoff. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
McCoy's, that time, nice job. Offensive line gives him a little hole, and he gets in there and shows his toughness and picks up the first down.
First down at the 46. Another handoff right back to him. It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. And Matthews is going to get set in the slot for this snap. Foles is back in shotgun formation. Catch made near the sideline.
What can a defensive back do in a situation like this? The answer is nothing. How about the throw right on target by the quarterback and a good route on that out route by the receiver?
Foles takes it from the gun. Should have had it, but the hit knocked it out.
Well, quarterbacks know on 3rd down they got to make a decision and get rid of that football because the defense, they are coming after you. That time just not good enough, and he throws an incompletion.
And it's a fake. They're running a fake. Ball is out. In on the stop.
Well, the one thing we know about the NFL, when you have the football in your hands, they are going to attack it. You got to know that as a ball carrier, protect it a lot better.
The Redskins are ready to take over now, and their offense heads onto the field. Alfred Morris lined up in the backfield. The Redskins have it at the 44. Barwins is an animal on that play.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
2nd down after going to the ground game the first play.
Get right.
It's the old counter play. And that gains a few.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
That last play was a run. 3rd down coming up. Offense lines up here. Looking to the right side and throwing. Pulls it in. Brought down at the 26. And as we take a closer look now at a receiver who has been very dangerous here in the first half. What's to like about this performance so far, Phil?
Oh, shoot, what is there to like? Everything. They cannot stop him. He has so much talent. He can do everything. And if I was a quarterback, I'd keep throwing the football his way.
And Williams is there to take him down.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Toss to the outside. Powers his way across. Touchdown.
I would bet 1st and goal that the offense about 90% of the time is going to run the football. And what do they do here? They run it and they get it done. That is power of football at its best.
The Redskins with an extra point try on the way. And the point after is good. The Redskins kickoff team is on the field and the offense is on the sideline celebrating a score that was all set up thanks to a very tenacious defense that recovered the fumble. It's Boykin with the return, and the tackle is made right around the 26-yard line. First down coming up. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. LaShawn McCoy takes the handoff. Gets about 4 yards that time. It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. And Matthews is in the slot. To the ground. McCoy looking out wide.
Hey, this defense, they are tough. When you run that football, they got some men up front. And that time they stopped that run just for a short gain.
The Eagles take it from the 33. They feed it to him one more time. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
The Eagles' offensive line does a good job on this run. They show their power. The runner able to go up in there and get a first down.
Now 1st and 10. McCoy on the screen. Good for only a yard.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have. When the window of opportunity is very small, quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
2nd and 9. Foles, handoff. And he is tackled at the 44.
Rose is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottled him up for a short gain.
After that last run, it sets up 3rd and 6. And Matthews is a receiver in the slot. Foles is standing back in the shotgun ready for the snap. He was looking short, but the pass falls incomplete.
Oh, good job by the linebacker knocking that pass down that time. All he did was watch the eyes of the quarterback, and he reacted. It put him in good position, and he knocks the football down.
And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. They face 1st down. Dropping back 3. Trying to work that left side. And it's broken up, incomplete.
Good job by the linebacker that time. Saw the receiver coming in his area. Read the quarterback. And in wonderful position to knock the pass down.
Let's go.
3-step drop. Looking across the middle. And that's a gain of 10. Every wide receiver wants to be considered a #1 option, and here in the first half, this is the guy who has been one, Phil.
Well, he is a #1 receiver. When we talk about #1 receivers in the NFL, that means they're able to get open no matter what the situations are presented to them. And the designs, they have been outstanding, giving him a chance to get open so far here today.
1st down and 10. Very nearly intercepted.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down. Morris is in the backfield.
Get ready.
Hauls it in for the 1st down. Tight ends are absolutely crucial for what an offense does now, and we're seeing why here in this first half, partner.
Yeah, we are, Jim, and I think it started years ago when the New England Patriots would come on the field and use multiple tight ends. It was a good way to fool the defense and be able to throw it to the tight end, and it's working so far here today for this offense.
1st and 10. Got a hand on it, forcing the incompletion.
Good job by the linebacker, just watching the quarterback, reading his eyes. He made the move at the right time, and he knocked the pass down.
And here we have 2nd down. Wide receivers are bunched up. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Catch made for a gain of about 5.
Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the first down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
Let's see what they do on this 3rd down situation.
The Redskins pistol set here. He'll throw it over the middle. Still on his feet. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. The Eagles are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Offense still on the field here on 4th down, and they'll need to pick up 4 for the first.
Let's go.
Offense lines up here. Quick drop back. That catch good for a first down. The Redskins will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on first down. This will be the 8th play of this drive. Staying with the passing game on first down. Throws the pass. Makes the reception. He's brought down at the 23-yard line. And the offense will call the timeout. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. First down following the long play. Intercepted. Tackles made.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
First down here. This will be the last play before halftime. That does it for the first half. Eagles trail in this one. All right, Larry, thank you for all of those updates. And now the teams are coming back onto the field, and we're about to get the second half started. Wilson can't resist. Will test the coverage. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. They come to the line, and it's first down. Big set here for the defense, lining up in the 4-6. And now here's the first snap of the second half. That brings the play to an end. The Eagles have struggled in pass protection. Foles has tried to drop back and make plays, but he's been under pressure all game long.
Oh, boy, watching a quarterback in a day like today, I'm glad I'm up in the booth because that is some beating he is taking, but he's hanging in there tough.
Second down here. McCoy lines up in the backfield. Gets the handle here. In the end, it picks up only a yard.
Well, I know it's not going to make a highlight film, but still a good solid run up in there for a couple yards.
And Matthews is lined up in the slot. Foles will take it from the gun. Had it for a moment, but then lost it on the hit.
Yet that pass ends up incomplete because the defender, he just jarred the football loose with that hit. Nice job. Get that shoulder into the receiver, knock that football out, and get it to the ground.
Gains about 3.
Well, only a couple yards that time by the punt returner. Good defense by the punt coverage team. They get down their speed. They hustle. They're all around him, and they only give up a couple yards.
Ball's thrown incomplete. Great coverage there by the defense.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
2 tight ends on the field here. The Redskins take it from the 28. No room to complete that one.
Nice job that time by the defense. Pressure on the quarterback. He does not have time to find an open guy, and it results in an incompletion.
The defense comes out on the dime. The Redskins take it from the 28. Looking across the middle, and he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a 4th down.
Signals right away. Fair catch. First down on the way. And Matthews is lined up now as a slot receiver. Will go ground. The tackle is made. Second down following the run. LaShawn McCoy is in the backfield. They'll run it here. He'll pick up 7 this time. Third down here. Offense trying to pick up the first. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. Off the mark here as this throw heads out of bounds. And so now they'll call on Jones to punt the football. And a touchback. The Redskins are set for their next possession. An extra tight end on the field for this one.
Get ready.
1st and 10. And he hauls it in. Has enough for the first as he's taken down at the 33.
Good job by the offense here with the good lead in the second half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
Has a catch for the first.
Watch What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Tim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
Nickel formation for the defense here. Makes the reception. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Well, it's not quite a first down, but a good read, good throw, good catch. Well, a lot of good there, isn't it, Jim? But nice job by the offense. Now they got 2nd and short. Look out. Who knows what the next play is going to be.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Makes the catch. And making the stop, it's Malcolm Jenkins.
Jim, they got momentum on their side right now. They are making everything work. That was a nice play. They pick up another first down, and they got a good drive going here.
Midway into the 3rd. Out to the left. Got the completion. Jenkins is in on the tackle.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
First down here after the completion. Let's see how they back up the big play here. The catch is made. They bring him to the turf.
The Redskins defensive coordinator made the right call that time. In the red zone, he was expecting pass. That's what he got. And they get up there and they make the tackle quickly after the pass completion.
Offense lines up here. 2nd and goal from the 7. Redskins in for the score.
Well, what a play for the touchdown, and I'll tell you, in the NFL, there's so many good players on offense now, you can never have enough points, so keep padding on that lead. Good job, good score.
The Eagles have really just been outplayed in every facet of this game. Really just looking for any sort of answer. The score's 28-3. Still powering ahead. They tackle him at the 26-yard line. The Eagles now ready to take over as their offense heads onto the field. McCoy lines up in the backfield. First down at the 26. McCoy is handed the football, and he's brought to the ground.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
And Matthews is going to get set in the slot for this snap. 2nd and 6. McCoy up the middle.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
Third and 5, and Sproles gets the football.
Well, when you have good team speed on the defensive side, you can make plays just like this. You can get into the backfield and tackle the running back for a loss.
This punt will be returned. He's brought down. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. The Redskins come out in the pistol.
Let's go.
They'll go ground. Breaks the tackle. They'll mark him at the 22. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. Wide receivers stacked up on this play. The give, taking it up the middle, and he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
Tick, 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 tick. That's what we're trying to do. Make that clock keep running down. You got the offense out there. You got a big lead in the second half. Every first down you get shortens that football game.
He'll get it again, and he gains maybe 3. Second down here after that run play. Nickel formation here for the defense. Toss to the outside. Nice tackle.
if you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Offense lines up here. 3rd and 4. They run the counter play. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Running backs, they love counter runs. They know when a defense has been over pursuing, so they make that fake one way, and when they cut it back, there's usually a great running lane there.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Here is the first snap of the final quarter. Almost intercepted.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
The Redskins take it from the 43. It was right there, but he didn't bring it in.
You don't see it often in today's game. These gloves these wide receivers wear, my gosh, anybody can catch it. I don't know how he dropped it.
It's a 2 tight end formation. 3rd down and 10. Could have been intercepted.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have 1 or 2 passes a game that can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
He thinks twice about returning this one and signals fair catch.
At the 22-yard line.
The Eagles ready now to start their next series. Take it here from the 22. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. McCoy taken down.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
The Eagles take it from the 33. So that pass is going out of bounds, incomplete. Second down after the incompletion. And Matthews is in the slot. Nick Foles from the shotgun. He'll throw it over the middle. He's stacked up at that point.
This quarterback is one of the best game managers in the league. He never forces the issue. That time, nobody opened deep down the field. He gets the short completion, and now he has a 3rd and manageable situation to deal with.
3rd down and 1. Good throw and good catch right on the sideline.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
It's out of bounds, incomplete. Failing to complete that one, so second down here. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. As his target.
Well, they talk about it's a 3rd down league. You got to pick up 3rd downs to have success and win football games. Good play call, good pass, good catch. Now it's 3rd and short. I like the offense's chances.
3rd and 5. They're setting up screen. Darren Sproles makes the catch. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
Catch made. He's brought to a halt.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the first down, though.
Nick Foles will take the snap from out of the gun. The Eagles snap it at the 41. Looking long. Tough catch. And that'll close the gap.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Boy, the defense is going to be upset after this long touchdown throw by the quarterback and receiver. They made a mistake out of position, and the offense took advantage of it, and they get the long throw for a touchdown out of it.
They're lining up here for the onside kick. Jackson's taken down at the 40. They're happy to begin this drive from this point. Offense lines up here. The Redskins will take the snap from the 40. Handoff. That'll stop the play right there.
Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense. When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running it.
2nd and 8. Here's the handoff. Cole's able to read that play and make the hit.
That time, that's just a bad decision by the running back. He makes the wrong read. The offensive line blocked it right. But when you make the wrong read, you're going to get tackled. That time he gets tackled for a loss.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Throwing now to his left. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. They have the lead, and this spread offense and aerial attack has been the difference maker.
Well, every coach wants a quarterback who can get it done. I'd say the guy here today, Jim, he had an outstanding day, and he got it done. What a performance.
Double tight end formation. They're going back up top. Gets a hand in that time to force the incompletion.
He's such a smart linebacker. That's one of the reasons why he was able to knock that pass down that time. He diagnosed the play. He saw what it was going to be, got himself in position, and he made it happen.
The Redskins snap it at the 26. Interception. Good piece of tackling.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
Defense filling up the box here with a 4-6 formation. Now 1st and 10. Setting up screen. Gets it out for the completion. And gains maybe 4.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
LaShawn McCoy is in the backfield. 2nd down and 6. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd down. Defense with plenty of bodies in the box here on this play. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Ball's on the ground. Oh, they cough up the football and he's across for the touchdown.
This defense has some mentality, don't they? Not only do they want turnovers, they want points to go with it. Nice job of taking it all the way back for the touchdown.
The Redskins now will tack on the extra point. Inside of the uprights. The Eagles will now be in an even deeper hole here as they get ready to return the kick. Scores 35-10. He'll have a chance to take off. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Eagles getting set now for their next series. And Matthews is a receiver in the slot. 1st down at the 21. Set up screen. And this will just go for an incompletion. 2nd down, about 3.5 to go here in the 4th quarter. Split backfield here.
13.
Quarterback coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 6th time in this game. 2nd and 10, eyeing that left side. Gain maybe 5.
Nice catch by the receiver, but it still doesn't get a 1st down.
Defense comes out in a 4-6 formation. Bowles has got it in the gun. Incomplete. Looking underneath that time.
On third downs, the defense knows in most situations it's going to be a pass, and let's give some credit to the defensive front. They pressure the QB, and they force the incompletion.
We'll see what he can do here. Gains 11. The Redskins ready to take over the football. The Redskins will come out in the pistol. First down and 10. Handoff made. He's taken down at the 35. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. We'll run it. Here's the handoff. In on the stop. They came out here in the first half and established the run, and they haven't let up since halftime.
They haven't. We have a very good run offensive line out here today. We got a really good running back, and the coaches, they kept giving the running back the football, and they are getting it done.
Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. So they failed to convert on third down, but that's been one of the lone failures on third today. Not far from a first down. They're going to go for it. Wide receivers are bunched up. Just a quick drop back. He's got the catch. Fletcher's there to make the tackle.
Got to have a lot of courage to call these type of plays, don't you, Jim? And at that time, even though this team is winning, the coach decides to go for it on fourth down. Good play call, and they make it work.
First down at the 50. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff. Tackles made. This will be second down. The Redskins lined up in the pistol. They hand it off to him again. Charging ahead. That brings the play to an end.
Hard sometimes as an offensive coordinator to call plays to catch the defense off guard when you're winning and it's late in the game. So they played it very predictable there. The defense was ready. Nowhere to go.
The Redskins take it from the 43. And Ryans is the one who brings them to the ground.
Third short. I don't know what you do anymore. I've given up. Do you throw it? Do you run it? Do you have that kind of faith in your offensive line? Well, the offense does. They run the football. Great job by the offensive lineman, giving that running back a chance to get that first down.
And it's a gain of maybe 5.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. He'll be taken down about 3 yards short of the first.
Well, even though they have a lead here, it's late in the fourth quarter, you still got to be unpredictable. Keep the defense on edge. As I always say, make the defense react and not attack, so make them guess what plays you're going to run.
How much sweeter is practice going to be this week after the win on that sideline?
Once you win, practice is easier because your confidence is high. You feel good about what you've done from the previous week because you won. So I think it always gives you a better chance of winning the following week because you feel so good when you're out there in that practice field.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Here we've got two teams who will look to their running backs to try to control the pace of the game. It's the Redskins going up against the Eagles. Now we'll take you out to FedEx Field, where Jim Nantz and Phil Simms have the call.
The Redskins are back deep, waiting for the kick return. Alex Henry ready to kick it away to start today's game. Right at about the 28-yard line. So the rookie quarterback, it's not his first time onto the field, but still getting his feet wet in the NFL.
Yeah, you know, Jim, and every week it just gets a little easier, better. When you walk out there, you can settle those nerves down faster each game you play. So it's going to be fun to see how he does here today.
Pulls it in.
The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. Complete for the first. So with that play, they move into enemy territory and driving here early stages.
Well, look, I'm going to blame the defense. They're being so passive. You got to go out there and take some chances. If you don't, this offense is going to keep marching down the field.
First down at the 50. Brings it into his body. They bring him down at the 41-yard line.
Well, I guess the best thing to say there, Jim, is they completed a pass, but it still did not get a first down.
Second down coming up. They bring in the extra tight end. Breaks free. The defense gets a sack.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
Haley's brought down after picking up 14 on the play.
Hard to judge sometimes what time of possession really means in an NFL game, but I know this. When you run the football like that and you pick up decent yards, that's a good thing for the offensive side and a great thing for your football team.
They load it up now, bring out the jumbo formation. He's tackled right at the 31. Here's the group that perhaps has the game's biggest assignment, the offensive line. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. Dropping back 3. Has his man. That's a gain of 7.
Well, on second down that time, nice decision by the quarterback. Now they got it to third and short. The defense, it all goes against them, of course. Now they don't know whether it's going to be a run or a pass.
Third and 2. And Thornton in on the tackle.
Well, everybody talks about the pass in the NFL. When it's third and short, you got to man up and be tough and strong. Nice job that time by the offensive line. They let the running back get in there and pick up the first down.
First down here after the run. Jackson's lined up in the slot. Out of the gun. He has the grab. That's a gain of 10.
Good play call that time by the offensive coordinator. Down inside, when you're inside that 20-yard line or the red zone, find ways to complete the pass. They did that time.
They've come out in the dime package. First and goal from the 6. Finds his mark. Puts up 6.
Good job that time by the offense, scoring that touchdown and putting them ahead. And when you get ahead in a football game in the National Football League, it makes you relax and you play better.
The Redskins getting set for the extra point. Driving extra point is good. The Redskins were very effective on that scoring drive, especially via the pass. Over 50 passing yards on that scoring drive. He'll take it from the 10, and it's the same as a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20. Starting at quarterback, the young man that Chip Kelly entrusted with his high-speed offense, Nick Foles.
Nick Foles wasn't outstanding last year for the Philadelphia Eagles. He was great. How about this? I never heard such a stat. 27 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Chip Kelly found himself a quarterback.
McCoy taken down. Taking a look at this offensive unit, Riley Cooper has become a favorite target for the wide receiver position.
I think he showed everybody you can rely on Riley Cooper to do his job, and he can do it well. He had a really good year in 2013. Good job by the receiver, running into that defense, through the zone, finding the open space, and making a nice catch.
The Eagles will take the snap from the 30 to the ground, and that picks up 3. It's now second down. McCoy lines up in the backfield. Big set here for the defense, lining up in the 4-6. Foles takes it from the gun. Out to Cooper. Cooper tackled down.
Sometimes they tell the receiver just to go long, run a fly route, run a 9 route, because that means straight ahead or a streak. Show the speed that you have and get it done.
1st and 10. He makes the catch, and that's a gain of 9.
Hard to throw the football down the field once you get into the red zone. That time the quarterback, well, he knows that. And he looks down there, nobody open deep, throws it short, and they get a nice solid pickup on that play call.
Defense filling up the box here with a 4-6 formation. Foles, handoff. McCoy's able to move the chains here as he's tackled down.
It's getting harder and harder in the NFL to score when you're this close to the goal line. So what will the offense do? They better be creative. That's all I know.
Defense with plenty of bodies in the box here on this play. No margin for error from just outside the goal line. Makes the catch. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Well, it's 1st and goal. I think a lot of defenses are thinking run here, and so the offense, they call a nice play, very deceptive. They throw the football, and they get the easy touchdown pass.
Ball's on the tee. Got a tie game now. The score's 7-7. Alex Henry ready for the kickoff. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. It's 1st down as they head to the line. Jackson's lined up now as a slot receiver. Gets the handle here. A tackle behind the line. If this defensive lineup is going to have the better of it today, it must get a big performance from Connor Barwin.
And Connor Barwin, I look at him and the kind of player, you know, he's got talent. There's no doubt about that, but he's just a hard-working football player, and you need those guys on the defensive side.
The defense looking for one more stop here on 3rd down after that run. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. Reaches out and snatches it. They come out in the 1st half and try to get the football as often as possible in the hands of their top receiver.
Well, what we're seeing is so many ways to get the football to the wide receiver in today's game. Formations, you can move these guys all around. You can stack them up. So if you want to get the football to them, you can, and it's an awesome job so far.
That long gain sets them up here on this play.
Tosses the football. Good work by the defense. This will be a loss of 3.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
The jumbo set on the field. 2nd down and 13. That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
Third down following the run. The defense comes out in the dime.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. 4th down coming up.
The Redskins come out in a jumbo set. The Redskins get a first down.
Well, it's always about risk and reward. It is a risk to go for it on 4th down. When you pick it up, you feel like a genius, don't you?
The defense comes out in the nickel.
First down at the 35. Staying on the ground.
And he's going to be tackled right around the 35-yard line.
And here in what's been a very competitive game so far, you see that the rushing numbers can certainly be an area that they can improve on to maybe push them in front the rest of the way.
Yeah, stay with the running game. The game is tied. You said it right, so don't panic. Stay with the running game, and sooner or later, I think it'll get going.
2nd down and 9. And he's forced to the ground.
Well, it's just a race against time, isn't it? When the defense blitzes, can you get to the quarterback before he has time to recognize the blitz and throw it to a receiver?
2 tight ends on the field here.
The Redskins take it from the 43.
Kerry Williams has the pick. The tackle was made.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
Macklin's going to get set in the slot for this snap. First down at the 20. They'll go ground. And that gains a few.
You got to keep your offensive lineman aggressive, so you have to run the football every once in a while. That run, even though it was a short gain, it served a purpose.
Defense comes out in a 4-6 formation. 2nd down and 7. Screen, reaches out and grabs it.
A foot race to the end zone.
It is hard to make a tackle from behind out there in open space with the speed of all these guys in the NFL, but a good job that time by the defense making that tackle.
Foles is going to take the snap from the shotgun.
The defense gets the sack.
Well, your offensive line's not good enough just to stop the pass rush, and you got to help them out. How do you do that? Well, you keep the tight end in, let him be an extra blocker, and you tell your running backs to help out, too, blocking some of these defensive linemen.
And he's sacked again.
Well, that was an aggressive play by the defense. That's risk-reward. The reward, of course, is sacking the quarterback like they did. Well, the risk is if you don't get there, you could give up a big play.
The Eagles have it at the 39.
Going for the home run. That ball has been picked off. They bring him to the turf.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
First down, offense readying for the snap. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set.
They'll run it here. Jenkins is in on the tackle.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
That leads us to 2nd down. Nickel formation for the defense here.
Will go ground. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
Get ready.
Right back to him. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Redskins' offensive line is just whooping some tail today, aren't they? What a job up front. That helps the running back get in space, get down there, and pick up a big gain.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Picks up about 5.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down. An extra tight end on the field for this one. On the money. Looking at the stats, it's a tie game here in the first half, but the passing attack has looked strong. So that's big moving forward.
Got to be happy with the passing attack so far in this game. The quarterback has great confidence, and why not? He's one of the more talented guys in the NFL. Good recipe for success.
He'll fire it out to the left. A near interception that time by Fletcher.
Lots of ways to attack cover two. There's no doubt about it. You can throw it underneath. You can pump fake the safeties, make one of them move, and still throw it deep down the field.
2nd down. Jackson's in the slot. Muscles through the defender. And touchdown.
Give all the credit to the offensive line. What a job. The QB had all day long to throw it. But if you give a quarterback in the NFL that long, well, some receiver's going to get open. There you see it. Nice throw.
The Redskins lined up now for the point after. He made it. The Eagles are prepared to return the kickoff. Johnson's got a chance to return this one. Tackle down at the 22. The Eagles ready now to start their next series. Take it here from the 22. Foles has got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. The Eagles from the 22. Here's the give to LaShawn McCoy.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
LaShawn McCoy is in the backfield. The Eagles take it from the 23. McCoy's going to take the handoff now.
Good job by the defense. All day long when the offense runs the football, they are ready for the challenge and not giving up very many yards.
3rd down and 6. Brent Selleck makes the catch. And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the 2nd quarter. Donnie Jones now ready to punt. The Redskins come onto the field for their next series. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Going deep. Ball's picked off. And he's brought to the ground. Fletcher's the one who is down and will step aside for just a moment. McCoy lines up in the backfield. 1st and 10. Catch made. He's brought down. 2nd down now. Wasting little time. Foles is going to take it from the gun. And he's thrown to the ground. It's 3rd down coming up.
Big set here for the defense, lining up in the 4-6.
Foles will take it from the gun.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
The Redskins call a timeout. They're first.
They're in punting formation.
The Redskins are getting set for their next possession.
Offense lines up here. Now 1st and 10. Fights through that hit. Looking to go deep. Nice catch. And they get to him at the 45.
Here's a look now at a tight end who has been heavily featured in the passing game so far, partner.
Yeah, he has been featured, and look, it's such a tough job for the linebackers today. Now they expect them to cover tight ends who can run like wide receivers. And then they say, oh no, when it's not a pass, go up there and stop the run. Hard to do both, so this tight end's having great success so far.
And sailing out of bounds.
Second down following that incompletion. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. And he's taken down.
Not a good job by the quarterback that time. Inside of 2 minutes in the first half, you got to get rid of the football. If nobody's open, just throw it away. That time, he loses yards by taking the sack.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Throws the pass.
On the money.
Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
The Redskins decide to take a timeout here, leaving them with only 1.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. It's a 2 tight end formation. Intercepted. Nice tackle.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
Foles takes a look now from under center. First down at the 17. The give. Rock for a loss on that play.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
So that's going to do it for the first half. Redskins are up in this one.
Johnson's got it on the return. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Eagles bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive.
Offense lines up here.
And here we go, the first snap of the second half.
They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense that time. They diagnosed the running play. They got in the backfield, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
Second down and 11.
Handoff. They are all over him behind the line of scrimmage. And a loss of 1.
When you get in a situation like this as a quarterback, it's in the second half, it's 3rd and long, you're losing a close game, it's up to you to make the right decision. Don't force the issue. If it's not there, throw it short or throw it away.
Nick Foles from the shotgun. And he's going to be sacked. So, just 3 plays and out for the offense.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the 3rd down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
Wants to give it a go here. He's stacked up at that point.
The Redskins bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive.
Offense lines up here. First down at the 45. He's tackled right at the 48. Phil, we have a wide receiver who just knows how to create big plays for himself on the field.
One of the best in the NFL. My gosh, it seems like every Sunday night you sit back and you see highlights of him catching the football and just streaking down the field. He's having an awesome day here today.
Double tight end formation. Here's the handoff. And that'll gain just a few yards. They have the lead, but they have no running game to speak of to this point. That may change here down the stretch, trying to take the air out of the football.
Yeah, you're going to have to run it some just to work the clock and try to get the situations in your favor, but maybe every once in a while, fake that run and get an easy pass to keep that clock moving.
Offense lines up here. Third down and 4. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Marwin's so strong, he can do everything on the field. He can rush the passer, beat up tackles, tight ends. How about defending this outside run that time? Stuffs it for no gain.
3-step drop. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Tackle down at the 42-yard line.
Keep the momentum on your side. You got a lead here in the second half. Nice play that time. You pick up the first down. Let's see if you can take advantage of it.
First down here after the completion. They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. Williams able to knock that pass away for the incompletion.
Good job by the cornerback reading the wide receiver. He is all over him, and it makes it easy for him to swat down the throw by the QB.
They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. Second down and 10. That's an interception. He's brought to a halt.
Most NFL linebackers, they're borderline good enough to be a running back, and they got the hands of defensive backs. Here's a good case. What a fine catch on the interception by the linebacker.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. That'll stop the play right there. After running it, it's second down. And Matthews is a receiver in the slot. McCoy swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
Pass rushers, defensive players, they love situations like this, don't they? They got a little lead there. It's in the second half, and it's third and long. You are expecting pass, so you can just let it go and try to get after the quarterback.
Darren Sproles makes the catch.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
Fields it cleanly and starts his return. That picks up 7. First down here. They bring in the extra tight end. Halfway through the third quarter, he's got the catch. And he's tackled some 3 yards away from a first down. Big and open. That's what this tight end's been today, Phil.
Yeah, we see it more and more. Tight ends getting the football from their quarterbacks. Why? Because they're going against linebackers. They're faster and usually bigger than the linebackers. That's matchups you love on the field.
They're going to get him here for a sack.
That's an awesome job by the outside linebacker. Gets a sack on the quarterback. And nowadays, you've got to do it all if you're an outside linebacker. You got to be tough against the run, cover receivers down the field, and yes, plays like that get to the quarterback.
The jumbo set on the field. Play fake. And he's intercepted. Good piece of tackling.
When you get an opportunity like this, you want to take advantage of it. The defense did. The opportunity was there. They get a chance to intercept the football. They do. Now, can their offense take advantage of this situation?
LaShawn McCoy is in the backfield. First down and 10. McCoy's got it on the handoff. They are in the backfield in a hurry and will bring him down for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. Defense filling up the box here with a 4-6 formation. 2nd and 11. LaShawn McCoy takes the handoff.
Well, it's a tight game up to this point. You got 3rd and long. You're losing by a few points. You can't win the game on this play, but I'll tell you what, you can sure lose it. If you force this football down the field, you have a turnover, it could be the end of the game.
Pass is incomplete. There was no one open.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Looks like a false start penalty.
False start, offense.
The Eagles will punt the football. Redskins now bring their offense back onto the field for the next drive. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. If you look at these passing totals, it's easy to get a sense why they're leading right now.
Those numbers are absolutely outstanding. When you see these kind of numbers, That means the play calls were good. The offensive line had an outstanding day. And also the wide receivers, they found ways to get open.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Two tight ends on the field here. The defense gets a sack.
You just got to know when your offensive line is overmatched. And when they're overmatched, you got to be simpler, quicker with your passes, and protect the quarterback with more people back there helping.
The Redskins snap it at the 31. Has the reception all alone. Good yardage picked up on that call.
Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the first down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
Third down now. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 5 times today. Really been beat up. Reed's got it on a pass. Had some heat on it.
Every quarterback in the NFL loves this coverage where you got 4 defensive backs all playing deep. So in routes, anything across the middle usually is wide open. Good job by the quarterback taking advantage of the defense that time.
And incomplete, tried to fit it into double coverage that time. After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. Split backfield here. Takes it from the gun. And intercepted. In on the stop.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
And Matthews is lined up in the slot. Sanchez is going to take it from the gun. Brent Selleck makes the catch. Tackles made.
Things haven't changed from when I played till now. When it's zone coverage, quarterbacks, offensive coordinator, and receivers, they expect a completed pass, and that's what they got in this last play.
All right, here we go. 18.
Snap it out of the gun. Throws to the right. Brent Selleck makes the catch.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
First down coming up. They'll take the snap, the first here in the fourth quarter. And he's forced to the ground.
This might not be nice to say, but every once in a while it's kind of fun to watch the quarterback get sacked like that. Good job by the defensive end.
Out of the shotgun formation. Sanchez with the deep throw. Intercepted. That brings the play to an end.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
Quarterback coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 6th time in this game. The running game has been going in opposite directions for these teams today, Phil, but it's still a tight game.
Yeah, Jim, simple on the offensive side. Do whatever you have to do to make it work. If you're running it well, stay with it. On the other side, you got to find ways to deceive the defense. Change up. If you do that, your chances of success, they go way up. Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Second down and 11. They call his name again. Picks up maybe 3.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. 3rd and 9. Got the completion. And he's tackled just 2 yards short of a first down.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
Offense lines up here. Handoff made. And Morris is met after a gain of 3.
Good job getting the first down by the offense. And look at the defensive players on the sideline cheering their teammates on. Keep us on the sideline a little longer. That's what they're hoping for.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 5 times today. Really been beat up.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Offense lines up here. 2nd and goal from the 5. Back to him and pick up about 4.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. They do.
And he's in for the touchdown.
Well, the defense knew that they were probably going to see a run here in 3rd and goal. And what do? It doesn't matter. They still get blown off the line of scrimmage by the offensive line. Nice job.
The Eagles are prepared to return the kickoff. And now Johnson. Ball is out. The kicking team recovers, and here they go. The tackle is made.
What a job by the kicking team. They hustle down the field, they make the big hit, and they recover the fumble.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends.
The Redskins snap it up at the 26.
Finds his mark, and that's a gain of 10.
Jim, the offensive coordinator, has done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
They'll try over again on 2nd down. Quarterback coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 6th time in this game. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a 1st down.
Jim, the defense gives up the 1st down that time inside the red zone, but there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold them.
Offense lines up here. 1st and 10. Gary Williams has the pick.
And this will be coming out to the 20 as he thinks better of running it out of the end zone this time.
This defensive coordinator, he is one aggressive dude. He keeps going after this offense, and finally he gets the interception inside their own 20-yard line and stops the offense from getting any points.
1st and 10. The defense gets the sack.
There is nothing worse for a quarterback than having the pocket collapse. And that time it collapsed on his left side. There's nothing he can do, and he goes down for the sack.
They are set back in long-distance territory after that sack. 2nd down coming up. They'll go shotgun here.
The hit knocks the ball out incomplete.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
And Matthews is lined up now as a slot receiver. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun.
Great pass, great catch, great control.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
Fourth down, close to the 1st, so the offense stays on the field. McCoy lines up in the backfield. The Eagles from the 27. McCoy is going to secure the handoff.
I thought that was a pretty risky play that time by the offense. Even though it's the 2nd half and you're down, you don't always have to go for it on 4th down. Fortunate for them, they got it that time.
New set of downs now after picking up the 1st on the ground. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time.
Mark Sanchez from the gun.
And he's prone to the ground.
I don't know if they were confused or not, but the left side of the offensive line that time, they were not aggressive. They got pushed back, and they give up a sack of the quarterback.
Second and long. McCoy on the screen. And he is brought down at the 39.
Tim, this time it's a halfback screen. Nice job by the quarterback. The halfback, good job after catching it. Picked up some good yards.
Sanchez is going to take it from the gun. Looking across the middle and incomplete.
That time the defense was ready. Third and short. They were expecting pass, and that's what they got. And the pass is incomplete. Now we have a fourth down situation.
Going to be a short yardage situation, so forget the punt. They're going to go for it. LaShawn McCoy is in the backfield. Mark Sanchez from the gun. Jeremy Maclin makes the grab. The Redskins defense desperately wanted that stop, but now they'll have to stay on the field.
Sometimes you got to guess right on the defensive side, and that time the defense did not guess the right way. They're in the wrong defense, and they gave up that fourth down and 10.
He'll take the snap from the gun. Makes the catch in the open field.
Well, that's just a good old physical run by the offense there, and it's good for a few yards and gets them another first down.
Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. Marching down the field and taking their time. First down at the 26. And he's taken down. Every play is huge now. Second down on the way. Timeout won't be used here. They'll go to the hurry. The Eagles will take the snap from the 35. And it's intercepted, which should all but wrap up this game. Running room. In the books. Touchdown.
Well, the quarterback was under pressure. He could not see the defender. The defender in the right spot makes the catch and takes it back for a touchdown.
The Redskins lined up now for the point after. The point after is good. The Eagles are getting ready for the return. And can they return to a competitive state in this one as the game is starting to get out of hand? The score's 28-7. Johnson's got it. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Eagles getting ready now to start their drive. It's Sproles in the backfield. Now first and 10. Has his man. And the tackle is made at the 35-yard line. They'll go right to the hurry-up. Won't use a timeout here. Sanchez is going to take it from the gun. Throw it to the outside, and they've got the hook up. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. They're going to the hurry-up offense, and they're back to the line quickly. Pulls it in. Ends up picking up 3 yards. It's second down. About a minute remaining in this one. Time continues to tick away as they'll rush back to the line. They're going to get him here for a sack. The Eagles signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. On the way, third down. They go screen with Sproles.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. They face first down. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 5 times today. Really been beat up.
I think the coach on the sidelines, he's going to be happy with every first down because he knows that's more time off the clock. When you're up like this, multiple scores in the second half, every first down just puts the odds in your favor of winning this game.
The offense back to the line of scrimmage after going for more than 40 yards on the previous play.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
Horse is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
First down here after the run. This will be the final snap.
Let's go. 38.
From the shotgun. Has it. Touchdown.
What a job by the offense. So little time left to drive down the field and score. That just ices the game. Nice job by the whole football team today, but especially on the offensive side.
And the extra point is good. He's put the ball on the tee, and he's about to kick off. Johnson's got a chance for a return. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. Well, it's a big performance in front of a primetime audience and a sweet victory in the end.
Of course, the players are not thinking about the fact that, hey, a lot of people are watching us here today in this game. But when you win, and then you sit back and think everybody was watching us and you played well, boy, that is some great experience.
What a memorable game this truly was. For Phil Simms, Danielle Bellini, and Larry Ridley, Jim Nance saying so long for now, and we leave you with the GMC Never Say Never moment of the game.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's the Redskins going up against the Eagles. Now we'll take you out to FedEx Field where Jim Nantz and Phil Simms have the call.
The Redskins are back deep, waiting to return the kick. And Alex Henry has this one on the tee and is ready to get this game underway. Offense will start their drive from about the 31. So the rookie quarterback will take the field, trying to improve week by week.
Well, he's getting some experience. It's not a lot, but it's enough to help him feel more comfortable, and I think play better. He should do well here today.
Quick drop back. With two hands, he has it. The Redskins now move the chains.
When you play zone coverage, the quarterback might have to hold the football just a little longer. But these guys nowadays, when you play zone, they know how to throw and catch and get it done.
There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. Here's a look at the offense. And this core group of wide receivers must find a way to get open today. They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. Secures it with two hands. Tackle down at the 47. If this defensive lineup is going to have the better of it today, it must get a big performance from Connor Barwin.
Connor Barwin, Jim, why they like him down here in Philadelphia is because he's big, rangy, and tough. That's what you want from your outside linebacker. Good job that time by the defense. They get the fourth down situation here. They were bending a little bit, but they didn't give up the big play. Good job.
Fights through contact. He's taken down at the 23. Coming onto the field, he was given the quarterback position in his second year in the league. He came in by way of the University of Arizona and made the Pro Bowl his first year as a starter, Nick Foles. And Matthews is going to get set in the slot for this snap. The Eagles take it from the 23. Looking out wide, they'll mark him at the 29.
The defense doesn't want to give up runs like that, so how do they stop it? Well, they start crowding the line of scrimmage, so you keep crowding that line of scrimmage, look out, they'll throw it over the top.
The Eagles have it at the 29. Ball's out, and the recovery is made by the defense.
That's what you call a takeaway. That time the defense just hit the ball carrier so hard that he had to give the football up, and they lose it.
It's a two tight end formation. Just a quick drop back. Makes the reception. Ball's loose, and the defense has it. They'll take it at the 20.
That's what you call a takeaway. The defense just makes such a hard hit that they take the football away from the offense, and they recover the fumble.
First down here. And Matthews is in the slot. To the ground. They bring him to the turf. And that's the type of run I think this offense would take all game long, Phil.
Wouldn't they ever? They would love this. This is showing your dominance here. The offensive line doing a good job, but also a solid job by the running back picking up some good yards.
First down and 10. The defense gets a sack.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
Brings it in along the sideline. The long-time productive tight end for the Eagles is Brent Selleck.
He's just one of those tight ends that knows how to get deep down the field, can make the catches, and has sneaky speed to get open when he has to.
Out of the shotgun.
And he's forced to the ground.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on third down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on third down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
Stiff arms to stay on his feet. Graham's there to make the tackle. They come to the line, and it's first down. Gets the handle here. And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. He's going to be tackled right around the 42-yard line.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
That last play was a run. Third down coming up. Double tight end formation. Dropping back 3. It's intercepted. Room to work. And he's brought to the ground.
Ryans is probably going to go to the sideline and tell him, hey, I got such a good pair of hands after that interception that I should play some tight end. I don't know about that, but I'll tell you this, he is one good linebacker.
And Matthews is a receiver in the slot. The Eagles take it from the 23. Up the middle. He's brought down. As we get a look at the defensive starters, this secondary will certainly need to be on point here in the passing game. The Eagles from the 22. McCoy's taking the handoff. That picks up about 3.
McCoy's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Bowles takes it from the gun. Sticks to his hands. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short. Defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a fourth down.
Offense.
36-yard field goal attempt coming up. Drives it through for the field goal.
Well, Jim, that field goal puts them in the lead. It was a nice drive by the offense, and what it does, it just gives you confidence. You did some positive things on the field, and it should carry over for you for the rest of the game.
Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
First down on the way. The jumbo set on the field. They'll go ground. Brought down after a gain of 6.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
Coming up, second down. The Redskins step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. He's got a little bit of daylight here. That picks up 11.
Redskins offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
Offense lines up here. The Redskins take it from the 38. Flip to the outside. That's a tackle at the 48. Second down following the run. The Redskins break huddle and show a jumbo look. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
The NFL is about situations. A good job by the runner knowing where the first down was, gets it there, and he moves those chains.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
Let's go.
Keeps it here. Jumps up and hauls it in.
Quarterbacks always love play-action passes. Why? Because it usually gives them a little more time to throw. When you get more time, you're going to make a better decision, and you're going to be more accurate.
First down here after the completion. Here's the first snap after the big play.
Get ready. Brad, 38. Brad, 38.
And Ryans is able to get a hand on it and knock it away.
Good job by the linebacker that time. Saw the receiver coming in his area, read the quarterback, and in wonderful position to knock the pass down.
The Redskins in the pistol. The Redskins take it from the 23. Gets it out for the completion. Muscles through the defender. Touchdown!
Well, when your offense goes out there and scores a touchdown to put you ahead, it's got to give a big lift to the defense. They got to get excited and go out there and hold that lead.
The Eagles are prepared to return the kickoff. And now Johnson. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Eagles ready now to start their next series. Take it here from the 22. And Matthews is lined up in the slot. The second quarter is underway with this snap. LaShawn McCoy with a nice piece of running on that play.
The Eagles' offensive line is just whooping some tail today, aren't they? What a job up front. That helps the running back get in space, get down there, and pick up a big game.
The Eagles take it from the 43. Foles, handoff. Nice tackle.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Out to Cooper. Cooper's tackled down after a gain of 12.
That's a good job by the quarterback, recognizing it's man-to-man defense, and when you see that, just watch the receiver, lead him to the open space. Nice completion.
Sproles is in the backfield. First and 10. They'll run it here. Going to be a tackle for a loss.
Got to give the defense some credit. On first down, there's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Second and 12. They'll go ground. And he's brought down right at the 42.
Well, we still got a close game here, and you got to try to keep it that way. It's third and long. You're losing the football game. Don't take a chance on the offensive side. Wait for your next opportunity.
Third down and 13. Looking to the right side and throwing. Foles connects with McCoy.
Well, you're down. It's in the first half. You got fourth and long near midfield. This is a no-brainer. I think the coach, don't even think about it. Send that punting team in there, punt the football, and play field position.
It'll be a touchback. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. They bring in the extra tight end.
Let's go.
Three-step drop. He's looking to the right here on this throw. And he's tackled. He'll be a yard short of the first. We're early in this game, but this defense must figure out a way to cover up this tight end because he's putting up big numbers.
I don't know if they can stop him, Jim. It's so hard for defenses now to come up with ways to stop these tight ends. They look like power forwards of the NBA. They're big, they're strong, they're fast. What do you do?
The defense looking for one more stop here on third down after that run. Two tight ends on the field here. The give. Gets about 9 on the play.
When it's third and short, the defensive line, you got to guess. You got to think it's going to be a run play. I don't know what they were thinking. They let the offense just push them back, and they give up the first down. Good job by the offense, though.
There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. And a gain of 4. Second down here after that run play. The Redskins line up in the pistol. Midway, second quarter. Takes another handoff. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Redskins offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
The Redskins, pistol set here. First down at the 47. He'll get it again. Nowhere to go as this will be a loss of 3.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Second down coming up. They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. The defense gets the sack.
There's nothing worse to a quarterback than having an offensive lineman getting driven back in his way. That time the right side of the line collapses, and it leads to a sack of the QB.
The Redskins have it at the 44. Throws to the right. Wide open for the catch.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
They'll mark him at the 22. The Eagles are ready to take over now as their offense heads onto the field. It's Sproles in the backfield. First and 10. Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field.
Pass interference. Defense.
He was trying to beat him along, and the defenseman tried to catch up, reached in before the ball arrived, and that is, in fact, pass interference.
Yeah, that's an easy call. You know, just think about this. We're down. You're running the race, and somebody during the middle of the race reaches his arm out and hits you. Of course, it's going to slow you down. That's why it's pass interference.
He stacked up at that point.
Hard to play man-to-man coverage all the time in the NFL. That time we see the man-to-man coverage, the quarterback sees it. Nice throw.
This will probably be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Now first and 10. And he's thrown to the ground. Halftime, 2 minutes away. And here we have second down. Defense with plenty of bodies in the box here on this play. Foles is back in shotgun formation. Looking to go down the field here.
Good job by the offense. Another first down. The defense absolutely is getting tired. And when you get tired, you make mistakes.
First and goal. Darren Sproles makes the catch. Nothing too exciting here, just plowing ahead, getting closer to that goal line.
Well, they're trying to find out if this defense has the courage and toughness to stand up to them. So far, they haven't. This defense, they better pick it up if they think they're going to stop this offense. When you get third goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Defense comes out in a 4-6 formation. and goal at the 2. And he is in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Oh, what a good job there by the offense. 3rd and goal. And what do? They run the football against the defense. And nice job getting the touchdown.
The Redskins return team hoping to set up something before the half as they've fallen behind. The score's 10-7. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. It's first down as they head to the line. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. He's turning ahead, and he's taken down.
Quarterback's got to know when it's inside of 2 minutes and that clock is moving, you want to get the football down the field and out of bounds. Holds on to the football too long, gets the sack, and that just kills the time management.
Again, the Eagles are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. So they get to the quarterback on that last play. 3rd down coming up. The jumbo set on the field. And they sack the quarterback, and that's a quick series, a 3 and out. The punter awaits the snap. Johnson's got it now. He'll pick up 7 this time. The Eagles offense now marches onto the field. Big set here for the defense, lining up in the 4-6. The Eagles take it from the 43 to the sideline and complete.
When you can throw an out route like that, that shows you the strength of the quarterback's arm.
Defense filling up the box here with a 4-6 formation. The Eagles snap it at the 41. They're going to get him here for a sack. The Eagles with no timeouts left. Now looking at 3rd down. The Redskins out now in a 4-6 formation. And Sproles gets the football. The tackle is made, and that's a 3-and-out series for the offense. All set to punt here. That'll do it for the first half here, just outside our nation's capital. We'll take a short breather for halftime and return in a moment for the second half. And Brandon Boykin will field this kickoff. First down, offense readying for the snap. And Matthews is lined up now as a slot receiver. Second half gets rolling now as he takes the snap. Porter's there to take him down.
Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. The Eagles will take the snap from the 35. And off the mark on that short throw. Second down here. McCoy lines up in the backfield. Bowles is standing back in the shotgun ready for the snap. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Well, here we are in the second half of a tight game, and you always hear this: control the tempo of the game, just move the chains, and that's what the offense did that time. Picked up the first down and just keep marching from here.
And that gains 1.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
Huff's going to get set in the slot for this snap. 2nd and 9. Keeps his legs moving. And incomplete pass that time as he threw it short.
Well, the defense has got to love that. They love it when a quarterback is uneasy for whatever reason or just not in rhythm. That time they see him throw off the back foot, and the throw goes incomplete.
Huff's in the slot. 3rd and 9. Launches it down the field. A near interception that time by Hall.
Well, the offense didn't pick up the first down that time. They're pretty happy the way everything turned out because that pass could have been intercepted, and you give an interception up on 3rd down, and that is bad.
Jackson's going to try and return this punt, and Matthews is there to take him down. 1st down here. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. Brought down at the 20. Watching the ball fly deep down the field has been something we've grown accustomed to seeing today, Phil, and it's led to a bunch of big plays and touchdowns.
It's so exciting to see the football thrown deep down the field and a guy catches it and runs for a touchdown. It's like going to a baseball game and seeing a home run. You're watching something special, and Jim, we have seen that here in this game today.
That's 2nd down coming up. The Redskins come out in the pistol.
Let's go.
They run the counter play. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
Well, that time the offensive line just got overpowered. They allowed penetration. When you do that, nowhere for the running back to go. What a good job by the defensive line.
Halu's hand at the football. He's going to be brought down, and that's going to be a 3 and out for this offense. The coach is going to go for it. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. This is going to set up a change of possession.
It was just too early to take a chance. I mean, you're losing a close game here in the 2nd half. You're backed up inside your own 20, and you go for it. That is pushing the panic button way too early.
The Redskins packing the box here. 46 formation. Foles has got it in the gun. And looking underneath, this will go incomplete.
Let's give the defensive coordinator and the defense credit. They blitz. They catch the offense off guard. They can't pick them up. But the quarterback, smart enough, gets rid of the football and not take a sack.
2nd and 10. The defense gets a sack.
Got to make adjustments during the game. I know you thought you could throw the football down the field today, but it's not working. You're getting hit. You're under pressure. Throw some short passes. Get rid of that football.
Foles will take it from the gun. And they bring down the quarterback, and it's a 3 and out for the offense.
Well, it's a game of chances in the NFL. It's 3rd down. The defensive coordinator said, let's get after this quarterback. He sends the extra guys. He blitzes him, and they get there before the quarterback can react.
The kick is good. The kick is good from downtown.
You got to take advantage of good field position. The offense doesn't do it that time. I know they get 3 points out of it. Nice kick, but still a letdown for the offense.
Going to take it the distance. The 10, all the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
You talking about lifting a team up. When you get a kick return for a touchdown, it excites everybody, makes the crowd go crazy, but it gives your team such momentum, and your chances of winning, they go through the roof when you get a kickoff return for a touchdown.
The Redskins will go ahead with the extra point. Count it. The Eagles back now for the return, going to look to try and get back on top. Scores 14-13. 23. The Eagles ready to take over the football. LaShawn McCoy is in the backfield. Midway into the third. Incomplete. This will be second down. Charging ahead. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
First down at the 34. Gain maybe 5.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
McCoy lines up in the backfield. Nick Foles from the shotgun. Brent Selleck makes the catch.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
Catch made, and he is tackled at the 44.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the first down, though.
The Eagles have it at the 44. Brent Selleck makes the catch.
Nice catch by the receiver, but it still doesn't get a first down.
Split backfield here. The Eagles snap it at the 41. Jeremy Maclin makes the grab. He's going to be tackled right around the 21-yard line.
The Eagles did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind just by a few points in the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
And he's forced to the ground.
That time the quarterback didn't hold the football. The left side of the line they just collapse. He doesn't even feel it or see it, and he goes down for the sack.
Foles is going to take the snap from the shotgun. And he's sacked again.
Well, the right side, Jim, the right tackle and the right guard. They look confused. They don't know what to do, so they just get run over, and the quarterback falls down.
Sproles is in the backfield. The Eagles from the 32. Weaving it down the field. Could have been intercepted.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
An empty possession for the offense.
It's so demoralizing when a field goal kicker misses a kick out there on the field. You've worked, you got the football in position. He misses it. It gives your team a chance to go ahead, and now you're deflated.
First down at the 39. And that's a gain of maybe 5.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. Breaks free, has some space to work with. Redskins in for the score.
When you have speed at the running back position, you can take ordinary plays and make them spectacular. And that's what they did this past time. It was an ordinary run, but the running back got a little daylight and able to outrun everybody for the long touchdown run.
The Redskins getting set for the extra point. Extra point was good. The Redskins did a great job on the ground on that last drive, putting up over 60 rushing yards. He'll take it from the 10. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Eagles are set for their next possession. What a beating this has been as he comes to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 9th time today. A takeaway. Breaks away. He's brought to a halt.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
First down coming up. The Redskins will come out in the pistol.
Let's go.
He takes it on the counter. Coles is able to read that play and make the hit.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Offense lines up here. Quick drop back. Gets it out for the completion. And they bring him down at the 44-yard line. Creating space and being a big target. That's what we've seen out of this guy today, Phil.
No doubt about it. He is a talented tight end. In the NFL, the coaches are doing a better and better job of finding ways to get tight ends more chances to catch the football. And this guy's taking advantage of it so far here today.
Jenkins is there to make the stop.
Well, you played this cover 4. In other words, you got 4 defenders playing deep, equally spread across the field. Well, who's going to cover the in cuts and underneath? Nobody. That's why the quarterback got an easy completion that time on the in route.
Gains 18.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback.
To be a great defensive back in the NFL now, you have to read the receiver. When those hands go up, you do the same, and that time the defense knocks the football down.
Second down and 10. What a catch. Touchdown.
That was a sweet touchdown right there. Just a nice throw by the quarterback. He put it right on the money. The receiver makes the catch. Beautiful touchdown.
The Redskins, ball-hawking defense, certainly set up that score. The interception, the good field position, and then the touchdown. Johnson's going to start his return. He's brought down at the 23-yard line. They face first down. What a beating this has been as he comes to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 9th time today. Foles can't find a man open that time.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
The Eagles take it from the 23. Brent Selleck makes the catch.
Well, I guess the best thing to say there, Jim, is they completed the pass, but it still did not get a first down.
And Matthews is a receiver in the slot. The Eagles will take the snap from the 25. Once again, they failed to convert here. They've had such a tough time on 3rd down today.
Good job by the defense, staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass. They make the tackle, and now we have 4th down coming up.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20.
The Redskins offense ready now to see what it can do. They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. First down and 10. And knows exactly where he needs to go to pick up the first, and he's got it.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
The catch is made. He is brought down at the 49-yard line.
There's nothing the defense can do. When you talk about a receiver like these guys out there now, and this one in particular, the double coverage, they're still able to go in between the defenders, rise up, and make the catch.
He's got the first down.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first downs.
They're going back up top. Looking long. Kerry Williams has the pick. Fumble. The defense has the football.
Well, the defense always says, let's cause some fumbles. Then when you cause it and you're not able to recover it, that is one emotional letdown.
And Matthews is lined up in the slot. First and 10. Looking to the right side and throwing. Almost intercepted.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
And Matthews is lined up now as a slot receiver. Second and 10. Play action. But the hit knocks the ball out.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
Foles is going to take it from the gun. The ball is jarred loose.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. Fourth down coming up.
Foles is back in shotgun formation. Has his target. That's a missed opportunity, and now they'll have to bring out the defense. The Redskins defense comes up with the big stop on fourth down.
Yeah, they came up with the big stop, and listen, you know, the other team, all I can say is they are willing to gamble. That was a huge gamble, and it did not pay off.
That'll stop the play right there.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
It's now second down. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. He'll be taken down about 3 yards short of the first.
This team likes to throw the football in the end zone once they get inside the red zone. This is a nice changeup. They fool them. Well, they thought they were going to fool them with the run, but it only gets a short gain.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been. In his hands, complete, touchdown.
What a tremendous throw by the quarterback that time for the touchdown. What confidence he has in that arm. Small window, very little room to throw that football in there. He didn't worry about it, fired it, got the touchdown.
The Redskins now will tack on the extra point. Driving extra point is good. The Redskins will have their kicking team on the field now. Their defense made a huge stop on fourth down, and that led to the great starting field position on a drive that would end with a touchdown. Johnson's got it. And the tackle is made right around the 26-yard line. The Eagles will begin their drive from the 26 now. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. Foles takes it from the gun. He's got the catch, and that's a gain of 9.
Both secondaries have really stepped up today, Phil.
Yeah, they have. It's so hard to be a defensive back in the NFL to cover some of the fastest runners in the world to do that. And also we know they can't touch them either, so they're having an outstanding day.
Foles will take it from the gun. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Has 12 on this play.
Well, when you play in this cover 3 defense where 3 defenders are playing deep, that's great. You stop the deep passes, but who's going to stop the quick ones? Well, nobody. That's why the quarterback and the receivers are having really good success throwing these slant patterns.
First down at the 47. Throws to the right. Selig's taken down at the 49. That leads us to second down. Quarters formation here for the defense. Draw play here. McCoy up the middle. That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
You got to keep your offensive linemen aggressive, so you have to run the football every once in a while. That run, even though it was a short game, it served a purpose.
Let's see what they do on this third down situation.
Macklin's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Foles is standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Pass hits the ground and goes incomplete on the short throw.
This is what separates offensive lines in the NFL in obvious passing situations like this one on third down. Can you hold up and protect your quarterback to give him time to make those throws? Well, the answer to this one right now is no.
The Eagles will punt it. And no return as this goes for a touchback. First down here. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
The jumbo set on the field. Here's the handoff. That's a gain of 7. They came out here in the first half and established the run, and they haven't let up since halftime.
They haven't. We have a very good run offensive line out here today. We got a really good running back, and the coaches, they kept giving the running back the football, and they are getting it done.
Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
Excellent job of just picking up the first down. This offense is hot. Another first down, and they are moving down the field.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. An extra tight end on the field for this one. They'll stay on the ground on first down. Brought down at the 32.
Hard sometimes as an offensive coordinator to call plays to catch the defense off guard when you're winning and it's late in the game. So they played it very predictable there. The defense was ready, nowhere to go.
Good piece of tackling.
That's where you need the big size on your defense. You need it inside. In other words, you need big defensive linemen that can cover the center and the guards to stop these runs right up the middle.
The Redskins come out in the pistol. First down at the 47. He'll get it again. It's away from the stack, and they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. And Ryans is in on the coverage and forces the incompletion.
Well, it's a good thing that linebacker knocked that pass down because I don't think he could have caught it. So if you can't catch it, knock it down so nobody else can catch it.
second down. Jackson's in the slot.
Well, let's go. Press 38.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Shakes off the hit. Got a flag down here. Incomplete. Almost going in the other direction.
Illegal touching. Offense.
The defense will not decline. They will take the penalty. Phil, before we go, how about a little chat about how much this win means?
Well, you know, Jim, let's look at it this way. It was just a nice win.